Hey folks, alright, so I am so being guilted into recording another episode of Coffee and Snakes today. So I need to introduce you to the one person, the one thing, the one creature in our habitat, in our world that is basically a primary focus because she is the one that requires the most from us. She's absolutely amazing. And she is totally giving me the guilt trip right now. So let's go ahead and do another episode today. I'm not feeling very well because I have the crud of the fucking month. I'm so sorry for, pardon my French. Anyway, so let's get to it.
Hey, baby. Yeah, let's go ahead and profile you today because obviously you think that you are the prima donna and you do need the attention. So let's go ahead and give you a shot at introducing yourself to everybody else. How about that?
Welcome to another exciting edition of the 2019 Winter Crud edition of Coffee. Oh, and snakes. Oh. Let me turn on the lights. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there it was. All right. So let's talk about this kid. Because she literally, seriously, is one of the greatest, coolest creatures on the planet. This is a bearded dragon. And this is Danny. Beardies of Instagram. So she is very much like a puppy. She is so great. She is I believe she was a sun tiger. We got her. She was super, super dehydrated. We received her from another rescue from Tualatin, Oregon. And she has always been with us, and she has always hung out with us. She is a 2 to 3 year old female bearded dragon. And she loves television, and she she really does. And then also she loves crickets, and she loves hornworms, and she loves vegetables. With the bearded dragons, what you do is once they do get older, at the beginning of their life cycle, they do require a lot more protein than other creatures. So their percentage of protein, along with additional vitamins and calcium, because calcium makes you smart. Yes, it does. Along with that, it is a 20 to 80%, 80% insect to 20% vegetation. Once they do get a little bit older and they stop shedding and stop growing to full-grown size, it actually kind of switches over to that 80%, 20% ratio of vegetation. But she loves crickets. She loves being a hunter. She is such a fabulous creature. We've got her one of the most important habitat setups that we do have here at Rainbow Den, and that setup is the bearded dragon. She has to make sure that she maintains at least a temperature of 120 degrees on average. She also requires her UVB, so she does require that to process her vitamins and all sorts of cool stuff. Their feces is disgusting. I'm not even going to lie to you about that. If you are getting a reptile and you can't handle smells, don't get a reptile. Get a cat. Or a dog. But really, she is so fantastic. I love friggin' watching her run around and catch crickets. It's the most adorable thing ever. She is the greatest creature. Her name is Daenerys. So she is really, she is the baby. She is the mother of dragons. But she is such a beautiful diva, and she is wonderful. We do have her habitat set up with a heat lamp And also UVB will you'll have to make sure that she has that. She's a super intelligent creature, so make sure that she's always enriched. Enrichment is a huge thing here at Rainbow Den, making sure that everybody is totally happy. We just introduced a beautiful structure. It's basically a baobab with a Buddha in the center of it to add to the height recommendations and also the funness that she will experience when she does hop down and eat as many crickets or hornworms or dubia roaches as we could possibly feed her. She is actually pretty good. She's looking really good. She's not too overly fat, but she's also not too like completely thin or anything like that either. She is just a beautiful, beautiful creature, and she is just a cute baby. She's just a good kid, and I love her so much. With the bearded dragons, if they do the stretching of their jowls, so this little beard thing kind of like happens to pop out, as well as they also stretch their eyeballs, which is the weirdest thing ever. If you've seen it, I love you so much. You're such an adorable kid. And then also, you know, they do all sorts of great things, and they are super, super social, good kids. And then also those ears, they can hear. And we do have conversations, so, you know, it's kind of silly, but the whole, like, the idea of, you know, but yeah, amazingness. Such a good, amazing creature. But yeah, if you do want to get a bearded dragon, make sure that you have all the proper temperatures. It does take a little bit in electricity, and also make sure that you are introducing additional vitamins and calcium for these. Thank you so much for joining us here at Coffee and Snakes. And Danny obviously had to make an impression on you because she is absolutely beautiful and really amazing. So, hey, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to go ahead and get her some zucchini spaghetti noodles.